Hello, my name is Bsneeringer, and I will be narrating this slideshow, Gaming in Algebra. This presentation was created to show the positive influence that gaming could have in an algebra classroom. I will be discussing traditional classrooms, characteristics of the net generation, research to support gaming, and different websites that could be utilized in the classroom. In the 1960s, when baby boomers were being educated, classrooms were uniform. Desks made straight rows and faced the teacher, making the teacher the most important part of the classroom. Students were often expected to learn the same information at the same pace, often through rote memorization. There was little questioning of authority, and students complied. Today's students, the net generations, or gamers, as they are also known as, are quite different from boomers. Gamers have never known a world without computers and cell phones, and technology has become a central part of their lives. Games have taught this generation to look for unique solutions and to keep at a task until they are successful. Through repetitive gaming, kids have learned to be resilient and confident in their abilities. Contrary to some beliefs, gamers are very social as well. It is not unusual for gamers to be chatting with friends while doing other activities or playing games with others. This ability to multitask means that gamers are in constant contact with the world around them. There is a continuous pull on their attention, and they have developed a subconscious ability to focus. Unfortunately, many of today's schools are still modeled after the boomers' memories of the classroom. Today's students, who have learned ways to educate themselves, find this to be less than stimulating. Taking away technology while in school seems impractical for these students. Students also find teachers who are unwilling or unable to incorporate any technology out of touch. Children have always learned from playing. Today, children are learning from playing games. These games have complex stories and require problem solving and critical thinking skills. Educators can tap into these skills by having students play serious games, or games that have educational implications. Simulations in games with multiple players can have far-reaching educational implications. Research from video, games, and education, why they should be used and how they are being used. Different software can be used to augment learning in algebra that is based on individual students' learning styles. For example, additional graphics can help visual spatial learners, while software that identifies the specific steps in solving problems would appeal to logical learning. Kinesthetic or manipulative learners can supplement software with tiles to solve problems along with the software, and some software would be able to ask student questions to help with word problems, would help linguistic verbal learners. From the article, Algebra for the MTV Generation. Dimension M is a subscription website that has different programs for elementary, middle, and high school students. The site is currently being used by New York City and Broward County schools, among others. The log-on for the site can be used at school and at home. Information for both educators and parents can also be found on the site. Absurd Math can be found at learningwave.com. It is an interactive website that has students go through a series of missions by solving different math problems. The website has both a mathematical and gaming component. Students have the option of putting answers on printouts as well. Codes are provided for students to continue if a mission cannot be completed in a given time frame. This slide shows the resources that were used in this presentation. This slide shows the websites mentioned in the previous slides and the websites where I found all of my images. Thank you very much, and I hope you have learned something about putting gaming into an algebra classroom.